good, then you stay with me. So, Ryan,
Yes.
I'll send the brand new people to you. To just go start, and then I'll take the other ones.
So we're going to do ASAP shrink you. Alright? So this is one of the moves. If you lay down and mirror me, so lay just like this, and we'll do it together. Okay? Yes, sir. I'm Ryan.
Sorry, I mean,
This is your no. This is the first time. First time here. Yeah. So you
If you train one more with me, what's your name, bro?
first time. How about you guys on this side? So I'm gonna face this direction. You guys watch me and mirror me. So like I'm gonna roll this way so that you roll into me. So we have like on back. Hands up to protect yourself. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna be rolling and you will take your weight here. So you want to have this inside foot sort of and you want to have your weight on your shoulder. Okay? So it's a really hot movement, but it's in your hips. So the point is what you're doing is here. Hands are straight up. On my shoulder. And then I'm going to put my hips. Perfect. That's actually very good. First time in time. So, okay. Okay. Yeah. So, how about you guys switch? Exactly. So when you do this, practice by lighting your shoulders on the spine. It'll give you a visual reference how far you go. So tighten your butt because it lets you move all that. So
Back
we're
right
gonna hold this stand up.
So, back right
Yeah. And then what you're gonna do is wash your butt. And fall back. Yep. That's right. But the thing about it is, there's no problem with this. All that you're doing is
push backwards. This will save you from like
so it doesn't move. Okay? This one will never move all along the back.
or also
And then I can pull myself up. Everyone's gonna do fall back. They sit up and they don't move.
our job is not take our eyes off what's in front of us. So we're both bring this opposite hand and foot, we lift. And I usually say
And you can make
the traditional like
see this is happening.
but I say it's so back
Don't think about pushing yourself. Think about this and hip swing and just swing your hips underneath you. And so the other thing you don't want to do is shoulder. So and flop. So the reason why we're doing this is you're laying down. What you don't want in jiu-jitsu is you don't want me to get to you, okay? And you don't want me to hold you like this. So if I start coming in, you're going to have to hold tight. So then you're going to stop. He calls it iron squat. So you're going to have your hands up. You're just going to brace it like this back bicep and shoulder like that. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to put them down here, your elbows up, turn your hips under, and raise your hips right. Shoot your hips up like that. Because you want to make distance. So you're
stand without ever taking your eyes off.
you're coming back. You're coming at me. So when you get in the side, I'm opposite. So down.
That's it.
Extend your legs.
So now you've got the idea. Now we go here. Stop your head and go.
And then now really get yourself on your shoulder. It'll make it all easier. Keep your butt up around. And then you pull the top of your head and you're good. Yeah. But the more you can
There we go. Yeah. So all you're trying to do is just make sure your head's right. All right, guys, come on in. Let's get started with our technique. We'll get back into everything and we'll learn more and more about this stuff as we go on through each class. Let's begin with what we're going to work on with side control speech. So, as white belts, one of the first, you'll hear this in a lot of the idea that the first thing you have to learn how to do is survive. Where you're going to be in this position, you have no idea what you're doing, people are going to be on top of you. One of the toughest things in Jiu-Jitsu is that you're going to be in positions where you will have someone laying on top of you with all this pressure, and you have to learn how to be completely comfortable with that. It can't bother you whatsoever. That's a skill in itself. So we're going to talk about escaping side control for about 2 weeks with you guys. This will continue on this past week, about a week and a half left. And we're going to start with some stuff today. So with that said, we're going to talk about this from earlier than when we get smashed here. One of the things that a lot of times happens whenever someone's doing jiu-jitsu is that they will allow the person to get into this side control position and they won't block anything. So let's talk a little bit about what we do in jiu-jitsu. In most cases, the way that people get to a side control position is they're getting past the legs and your guard passes those legs. You don't know what that is? Yeah. You don't know what that is? But basically, this person's legs, I'm getting past it, and I'm moving into side control. And here, I get into side control, I get a quick smashing on them, and then I'll begin to go for attacks. The first thing that we're going to do is just do a very simple drill. Ryan is not going to do anything fancy, he's going to push my legs out of the way. Boom. And then from here, he's going to start to just walk up and put his chest to my chest. Good. Just like so. Now, as he does this, we're going to do what I call the movement or the position, what we call it in the gym, is called the atmosphere. Okay? So what this is going to be is first off, my face, I have to block my face. So if I start pushing on his body in places, if he gets a hold of my neck, he can drive my face over and he can smash me. So big thing, we don't want the person's bicep to touch our face. Bad exchange, okay? So the first thing we do is get our hand up here. And I never reach out with it. If I reach out with it, his hand can circle very easy, get back to my face. But up here, he tries to back down. If he can't control my face, I can stay up on my side. If I can stay up on my side, I can shoot back. So what's going to happen is, top person, just push your legs out of the way. Bottom person, you're turning towards him. You're blocking. Notice I'm not reaching for him. He's coming towards me. My hand blocks the bicep here. Right under the inside of the bend of the arm. And then this arm is going to be framed with the forearm right up under his neck. We're going to do that shrimping, just there here. We shrink away, bring our legs back to the front. We'll go the opposite direction. Again, I turn. My hands are staying close to me. As he starts to go to try to get the chest to chest, he'll end up running into this forearm, into the bicep, shrimp, and back out here to the top. All you gotta do, push the legs out of the way. And that's it. We're just trying to go as if we were trying to put our chest on top of the person, and then they're using their hands to make sure that they're in a good spot, they can stop. No, it's good. Okay, so, any questions? Okay. We'll tell you when to switch top to bottom. If you have any trouble with it, just let us know. And be around. Right? We'll break on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So go real slow and come. So I'll show you this way. So I'm right. You're going to turn. So now show your side. You'll be turning right. And then you're come out of the back. It's not good. You aren't going to be like this. Too much room. You're attacking. You're going to be attacking. So that's what it is. Yeah, this way.
Try to drive her close to the I get aggressive around her. I'm not going to get this bicep.
Yeah. And you'll bring right back. So you're locked in. That's it.
So, one thing this is we do a break, then you get the idea of the break.
So,
So your legs are always, like, for the most part,
it's okay. Yep. Just go real slow.
God, switch top to bottom, guys.
This one's good.
Bottom person, remember, if you want to get on your side, so if that person coming in there, you don't drop, you want to get to your side. Go.
So, you can just square up and then go to the side. Square up. So, it's okay.
No, you're good. That was me.
Now turn in, turn to your left, turn to your left, turn to your left, left. Turn, don't ever turn on anything jiu-jitsu. Wrestling, you can turn away. Jiu-jitsu, you can't.
Long leg.
Yep. So now, yep. Yeah. That's it. How about we switch, and then go ahead. No.
Almost always.
Turn. Remember, get on your left hip. You want to be facing into the wall.
What's that? Choking from the fight standpoint.
You'll be on the kiss. Yep. And now you're going to be turning the reset. So remember, immediately get on your follow well. Nope. See, you're kicking again. So I know that in the situation, it's hard trying to you're doing good. Just go real slow. Up there. Inside shoulder. That'll let you go back in front of you. So here's the issue you're having right now. You gotta improve so that you can move. Because you're already like the extent of where you're going to move. And that's why we're trying to keep us
See, you're reaching right here. So, so let's see where you're at. So we're here. When JR comes in like this, you're grabbing like backwards. His bicep is like, so what we do instead,
catch this hand.
stays up here. We know that he's going here. So when you go into the shoulder, the chest, just we can keep our hand on it. And as you try to grab, we just keep thinking your biceps. So we don't really reach out to it. We're just kind of right here. Let's start from the beginning. So legs are up. Here. Again, whatever side you turn towards, your bottom arm, you turn towards them, it's right there. There you go. Damn, that's better. Better. Good. Time, guys. Good. So again, you guys can start to go up whatever comfort for you. Okay. We're going to go to this iron skull position just a bit, but we'll talk about one escape today. But again, it's really important, a couple things, because I know a lot of you guys are going to review, right? First off, we always, almost always, there's some exceptions to it, but generally speaking, if you don't know what to do, we want to always face whatever's coming at us. I never want to like turn away from him, because again, it's like if Ryan is trying to pass my guard and I turn away from him, my neck's open, my back's open, and from a fighting standpoint, right? I mean, we do a lot of jiu-jitsu versus jiu-jitsu, which is just kind of fun and then it comes to things, but from a fighting standpoint, if you ever fought in the mail or if you had to do this in a fighting situation, if you turn away from someone, I mean, you don't know what to do back there, or bad, not anything, okay? You always want to be able to see what's coming at us. So you turn towards the person. Also, on your side gives you a lot more options than flat on your back. So there's stuff we can do here, we'll talk about it, but we want to try to be on our side if at all possible. Now, let's talk about if we get flattened out on our back. I'm going to show you guys it's under the skate, and we're going to use the jacket under it to make it work. So if Ryan gets into this sort of flattened out position, so he has a side control. This is typically when you're going to say head and arms, because he's got my head and he's got my forearm. Very common position, the most common to run into. This position is really tough. And it's very tough to push away from the person because of how tight they are. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand, the one that he has control over this side, right? So my head's over here, this is the arm that I'm going to do this way. I'm going to slip his arm, and I'm just going to make my hand as flat as possible, and I'm just going to wedge it in between his chest about just as much as I can. It won't get very far. Okay? So just right. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start to make these short, choppy little bridges. So I'm bridging up on my hips. There it is. And now I've got the other hand, okay? Without the underhook, it becomes a tough position to hold, okay? Even if you don't really know this position, if you're blind spot, you're going to know it's just a little bit. Now, watch how I'm doing this. I'm starting by grabbing the back here. This is important. Because he's going to try to fight his hand back in, and I need to make sure my arm is in a strong position. So by grabbing like this and keeping my elbow out, it's very tough for him to fight his grip. Now, from here, I'm going to scoop my body just a little bit underneath to get my head free, and I'm turning back to my side. Now from here, come up, watch my legs. My bottom leg kicks back, top leg kicks over, and my hand is going to slide down to the left. Okay? And then from here I can come up. Now, if you wrestled or something, you're in a great single leg position. If not, I can always sit back with this to get my legs back in front. And again, the purpose of having your legs back in front in a jiu-jitsu setting, I'm in the offensive position right now. Because he has almost no submissions. I have everything from arm bars, triangle chokes, spear, hook punches, all kinds of stuff. So I'm in the offensive spot. From a defensive standpoint, pop. He's not going to be able to do a lot. He's not going to be able to do a lot until he gets past my legs. Okay, so that's the idea behind that. That's why we want to get our legs back. Okay? So again, starting back here this time, the person's gotten into this tight position. We made some mistakes. He's now chest to chest, head and arm. Take your hand on the far side here. And I'm going to just wedge it in between our chest as best I can. Not going to get very far. Now from here, I'm going to bridge up, and as I'm bridging up, I just push the hand out just a little bit. And your hand is going at an angle. So I'm not driving it straight down, it's kind of going down here. Okay? Kind of making a little Michael Jackson action. Okay? Now from here, at this point, I'm going to bridge up and turn to my side. And then when I get ready to come up, I'm going to turn over, slide to my elbow, and I get this leg. I can either try to take it down, or I can sit back and take my leg. So here's what that looks like. Questions? So your partner should go back and forth with this one. If he needs help, let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Up. Under the skate. So we're using the first movement. There we go. That's it. Once that here is here, you're going to bridge up and get onto your right shoulder. Now, as you pull, bottom of the back, your top leg is over, your left leg is forward. you're in the right position. Slide out.
This leg goes underneath the trap. Turn your hips over so you're pumping. Here you go. Get that way. And while you're doing that, you're sliding. So don't push it straight across. Go more towards the down and when you're going, you want to do those little short jumps just to create a little bit of distance because it's too much. You don't let them up. That won't do anything. Here's the thing. You're good. So look like you're kind of all the way across. Let's create space. Moving it. Offensive first. Smash. So if they're smashing you and you're grabbing this and pulling it in harder, that's what they should do. You want it. So you want to
Grand West Field. That's it. Now, as you do this, here. This part, slide that hand across the outside. Get a little bit inside. Big word in this spot.
So instead of giant point, try doing a little
There. Do a switch.
that's good. Once you do it, so you get through there. Oh shit.
Okay, guys, come back for a second. Let's take a look at it. Bring it out. So real quick, watch me. The movement, this is an important movement. So if we're coming up, when we come up, we want to do our knees and elbows, right? The reason why we want to move them is you can support a lot of weight. So if like Ryan's just laying, if I try to like sit up to my elbow, it's really tough. But I can come up like that. And again, you're coming up in a position where the person is laying. So as we're turning in this position, you're kind of coming up. I'm turning my hips over. Getting my elbow posted. And then I'm turning. Now, let's talk about kind of what we would do in this position and then finish up. To see and you drag our over to take that. So here, first things first, run the position. This hand's getting wedged in. This hand can be pushing against the spine. These bridges, guys, it's not this. That's not going to do anything. It's his name and title. It's like we call it a jackhammer. I've also seen it called earthquake before. And so the idea is that it's as silly as that looks. What's happening is there's movement and there's creating just bits of space. And so what we're trying to time this is as he's being yanked up a little bit at the top. There's a little bit of space sticking me down. So we don't want to go up and the back knee's in a full squeeze trying to push. We're trying to time it where it's at the top. We'll go. Not for a second. And again, arm, it's not going down, it's going across like this. Because if I try to do this movement here and I try to push my arm down, my elbow gets caught. But I can pull here. So if I just slide it through across here, raise up for a second. So your arm is traveling from like this side to this side. Okay? So wedge it in, and again, up at the top. Now once we get to this position, sit down just a little bit, and then again, turning over my hips. Watch my arm, by the way. As I'm here, the arm slides down to the leg, and the reason why we do this is if I'm up here, his wizard, which is what this is called, is over, puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder. If we're down the leg like this, it doesn't have a lot of power. You can't put a lot of weight over it. Two options from here. They're both very simple. The first one, take your hand to the leg, go back up to the hip, step up to that same side foot, sit back, get your legs locked around guard. The other one, stretch. For here, I'm going to step behind his leg, grab his far leg, and I'm going to begin to drive into him. The reason why we go to the back legs is he doesn't have defense there. So if I'm trying to do a takedown on someone, and I start trying to reach with this hand can fight it. But if I grab onto this leg, and then grab the back leg, you can't reach back to the finish. And then now I just start to walk behind him. And now I can take him. But everything else is the same. So, once you get up, either come back up to the hip, step up, sit back, march guard, or finish up with a takedown. The way that we do this is I grab the leg so that this way my hand that's behind him can grab the far leg, and I begin to walk towards the back and start to run. Everything else is the same for me. So if you guys need help, let me know. But otherwise, bring it back and forth. Watch the break. Basically, the idea is like, well, if you're going up, position, grab like this. You want to grab this elevate his body, and then shove this right through. There you go. Kick down. Good. Know your side there. Coming up, easy. Very good. Excellent.
I don't have. Behind me.
That was really good.
Let's say we're in a situation.
Get the arm in there.
So this is what you're going to get your arm reaction. So let's say you're
Jackhammers, jackhammers. There you go. So now,
step up a little more with that foot. Now, let go this way. like one of those things where I just probably should one thing at a time, but just want to make sure. That's it.
So when you go outside on the side, so part of that space towards it is inside, so these are outside. So what happens? Back, your turn.
Okay, guys, time. Let's get you guys into some situational stuff now. So check this out. You'll be here for a little bit, so again, if this doesn't feel super comfortable for you, that's fine. We'll be here for 10 minutes. We'll review all this stuff again and again so that you'll have it. But that'll get us started here for the day. So let's get a sip of water, come back, and we'll do some situational drills from the position we're working. All right? 1, 2, 3. What you're trying to do, kind of open your hips up forward. You know what's going to be happening most of the time when I'm trying to face you, and all you're going to do is just sit back and hold your hand. Lock your legs, get a little bit higher. And you come in. That's where you look at. That's all. It'll feel weird sometimes to do like, the person's not giving you the look. Like, let's say that they're laying back. And then, this is what I want, okay? So Ryan's here, his arms are in tight. What is he gonna do? He's gonna turn towards me and try to make sure that he fights that bicep. Fights the arm because he's not gonna give me the other. And then from here, try to use guard. Good. If he gets his legs back in front of me, good, he wins. Here, and here. If he gets here, he should do whatever escape you might know. You might know a few, but if you don't know any, you know the jackhammer, use the underhook swing. And then you can try to work from there. For the top first. This is typically, we'll do this as, it's kind of hard. It's one of these things where you have to learn that feel. On top, we're not going 1,000%. It's a drill primarily for the person on the bottom so that we can give them a little bit of extra resistance so that they can get used to this. So what I want you to do is work with your training partner. We'll do a couple rounds of you that we just drilled with. And what you're going to do on top is like, back here. Let's say I'm going here and we do it, go, and I'm working with him here. But again, if he gets his legs back in front, perfectly fine. Now let's say that I beat him to the chase down here. And I'm squeezing like with everything I've got. Just give him a little bit of space here, right now. Will there be times where you will have to learn how to deal with someone squeezing you that hard? Of course. But many of you guys aren't there yet. We have to work up at the stage just like we'll lift the weights. Maybe somebody who press 315 or whatever. But right now we got to start off like, the bar plus 5 or something. It's got to start off with 5. So just you're toning down your intensity a little bit as we work through this specific drill. Like we'll begin here on the side. I'm going to try to get side control, which means chest in, heavy arm. He's going to try to defend and get back to his guard, or try to escape and be flattened out. Okay? You'll switch top to bottom each time someone either escapes or gains the guard or whatever. Okay? Ready? 1, 3. Ready? Bottom first or top first, start on the side just like that. Break. And then ready. Slap in, bump this break, and go.
And now we're going to be defending. So you're going to be looking to
Again, every game in the guard, every set.
to the
Turn that iron swirl, keep fighting.
okay.
For the bottom person, if you're just getting flattened out, try to focus on relaxing your breath a bit.
So turn it again.
Yeah.
So there you go. Mounting.
Same drill, just grab someone new. So same idea, we're going to get each other switching up top to bottom, back to one of your own after every escape and restart, okay? So let's get started. We'll first on the ground. Ready.
So kneel.
Go.
Okay. So don't be
Back to guard, reset, top to bottom.
let him come to you when you're turning. Get into a better position on your side and let him come. Okay. See, the reason why you're not going to go up like this is you can't do it. So what you want is this underscore. So that while he's coming in on you, you're going to stop that one. So here, now you've got push out a little bit, you can get on your side, and then swing this arm underneath. Or swing this underneath into that position. Yeah, you can swing it like depending on if you're going to or if you're just going to sit. So be sure to get right now you're holding flat on your side. So see where you're at. You're holding it flat. As soon as he starts going, yeah, you want to be turning. So what you did is you went from here to what? Turn. So try to get into the side control. Air side is going to go under the head. There you go. Should have had that.
Yeah, I was already halfway through it. My arm's already there.
So next I want to see you reestablish the guard. Okay, like you just did. Keep your legs locked around.
Okay.
Instead of just creating the distance and keeping it away, now we're going to turn it into you getting your guard. Because what this is symbolizing is you going from defensive, you stay away from your position to your guarding him, and now you're attacking him in that close guard position. You roll over. There you go. Yeah, just pull us up and lock your legs in. So, there you go. And you want to lock your legs. Yeah. It doesn't feel comfortable. It's one of those things that it's more natural. You try to practice.
get the ideas that I want to try to get some work into stuff that we just did. And also too, it kind of helps us avoid like really fun at the beginner starts. We're doing these classes to try to get you guys up to speed so that you can like train and stuff and not actually get injured or anything else. So we're going to be fine. But if you're good for it, grab one more partner and we'll do another round of what we just did. All right?
Yeah, right? Because it feels like
Go!
it's just going to take. So what do you think of that? Because I don't want to reach it. Right? So as soon as you start to I don't want If you see me coming, get on your side. Don't reach out. Start pulling in everything. Get real tight. Because if you're here and we slap up and I start coming, you don't want to wait that long. You want to turn as soon as you see me coming. You want to get on your side. Yeah, you're just brute force. So take a couple deep breaths. Sooner you can establish.
Oh, yeah, last time
To triangle guard, but you notice it kept blocking. So switch Yep. From here, I'm just sliding off and continuing back. So this is why, even if it's a loose tender, we're going to get a wheel. Because otherwise, you're just going to go straight to my back. Go over here, place it, stop from going straight to the look, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. And you're working it out.
hips down, looking down together. Sharp dips. Think about and use this shift to pull yourself up. Alright. Yeah. That's it. There you go. There you go, bro.
The end of the guy? Yeah. Okay. Cameron, are you in here, bro?
No, just kidding on that.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, time. Good. What's up? Slide up in the black wall. If as a friend, you guys have been with us for a little while, like at least a few months. If you get the itch to come into other classes, you're welcome to jump into other classes. We're not making like clear like this is the line when you're ready to come over, because that line can be different for everyone. Be your kind of level of comfort in the gym and everything else. But again, when you come over, if you've been with us for a couple months, and like I have to say, hey, what's guard? Or hey, you can side control. You know what that stuff is? Just come on in to whatever classes you want to. And again, the people that are in there will help you out. So even if you're like one of the newer people that are over on like the elite class or one of the more advanced classes, it's not going to be like, oh, this. You know, it's like we'll help you out. We all need a new person at some point. So just think about that. If you guys have any questions afterwards, let me know. But we'll be in this position for a couple weeks, so we'll be able to go over this stuff again and give you some more rounds from these spots. So thank you guys. Oh yeah, question.
So yeah, so there's some long stories that
How do you move your top line?
I'll show you. So to make it this here, it's like choking you. This was,
For the person on top?
yeah, how do you avoid?
Oh, sure.
all that pressure?
So you're saying, like, let's start in this direction.
Like this, and then he's putting on pressure and go like that. Couple things. So here's a couple items. One,
I can switch. This is typically called case autonomy. Basically, just it's a different variation of leg pain. So I'm going to this. So letting my head drop. Or
hold your arm there.
I look in the belly. You know, and then like so. And for any of you small guys like Joe, you're a smaller guy. If you ever get some big dudes trying to bench press you away, like just push me into my chest like bench press. Big dudes will push you away. Go knee on belly, takes my bench press. So try that out. So here. So the first thing you're just like that. I mean this and pressing in, just switch your hips. Switch your hips facing me. The other way. Right here. Bring this leg down, go like this, into the drop. We'll talk more about this another time. Just like that, can't really push your working like that. Pushing here like this, just come in the belly. You get that foot off the ground. There we go. Like this, put that foot flat on the ground. Use your hand like that. Like, I want you to surf my body. Not like that. My coordinates. There we go. Just off the ground. And there we go. This will take away all that stuff. So, back down to that. Chest. Now, when you go from the knee, let's see right here. Put your right hand on my hip. Right hand on my shoulder. Left hand on my shoulder. Right hand on my hip. Push up. Boom. Then right here. What's an idea? There's a lot of other hand fighting stuff that we can look at. You can always go there. Knee on belly is a great pinning position. And then typically your hands move to deflect the knee, and then you go back down the side control.
I just feel like the worst experience is that you just shove in the bottom.
Someone's over there.
I'm sure myself.
Yeah. So this is just something we'll work around it. Any other questions from you guys? Okay. Same tree guys. Look. Stop. Oh, you don't have to use your golf platform. That was good. It's like, he's got a little more. You guys need to please. Even concussion on that way.
Really good. Awesome. I could do some more like
That's why I did the 10 area.
so I'm gonna have
About